Solve by completing the square. Notice that for this example, our leading coefficient is not 1. When our leading coefficient is not 1, we're going to divide the entire equation by that value. So for example, here, x squared, the number that's next to x squared is 2, so I'm going to divide everything by 2. This is going to leave me with x squared, since these two are going to cancel out. And then 2 divides 8 4 times, so plus 4x, and then 10 divided by 2 is going to give me 5. Now that our leading term has a coefficient of 1, we can complete the square. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. So x squared plus 4x plus some quantity is going to equal to 5 plus that same quantity. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do it to the other. Now to complete the square, I'm going to get the coefficient of x, which is 4. I'm going to divide that evenly by 2, and then I'm going to raise it to the second power. So on the right hand side, I'm also going to add by 4 over 2 quantity squared. On the left hand side, now that I have the perfect square trinomial, I'm going to go ahead and factor that as x plus 4 over 2 raised to the second power. And on the right hand side, I get 5 plus, and here 4 divided by 2 is going to give me 2. So 2 raised to the second power. Moving forward, we have x plus 4 over 2. Again, that's going to give me 2. So x plus 2 squared equals 5 plus 2 raised to the second power. That's 2 times 2. That's going to give me 4. So I get x plus 2 quantity squared equal to 5 plus 4, which is 9. And now to eliminate the second power, I'm going to raise left hand side and the right hand side by, well, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. On the left, the square and the square root cancel out, giving me x plus 2. And on the right hand side, the square root of 9 is going to be 3, but since I'm taking the square root, I get plus or minus 3. To completely isolate x, now I have to subtract by 2. And I get that x is going to equal negative 2 plus or minus 3. Again, recording this value first. So let me split this up, because my two solutions are going to be negative 2 plus 3 and negative 2 minus 3. That's the plus or minus notation. So negative 2 plus 3 gives me a positive 1, and negative 2 minus 3 is going to give me a negative 5. Those are my two solutions.